Independent panel investigating whether President Cyril Ramaphosa has a case to answer in the Phala Phala farm theft has not submitted its report. In fact, it's not ready to do that by the deadline tomorrow. Newzroom Afrika understands that Parliament's multi-party Chief Whips Forum received a briefing on the issue this morning, saying that the panel has not completed its report. The three-member panel, chaired by the former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo, sent questions to President Ramaphosa about the 2020 crime. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, has now extended the submission deadline for that report to the 30th of November. Let's get your opposition reaction now. We can speak to UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, who's joining us from the capital, Pretoria. A very good afternoon to you, sir. Thankful for your time. Does the UDM give its backing to the extension of this deadline?
The United Democratic Movement has no objection on the extension requested by I assume, by the Chief Justice and his committee. I'm sure that there have been some issues which needed clarity, or that the report itself is more or less ready, but he has to make sure that everything is above board and that printing is done properly. But what I would like to see is that immediately he hands over the report to the Speaker. The report must simultaneously be made public, and that Parliament, early December, must discuss that report, or at least is tabled to the members of Parliament. The thing of saying, as the Speaker, I'm still going to apply my mind. Apply what mind? What mind has she got to do with the report? This matter is of public interest.
And given the level of interest in this issue, I mean, it's a saga involving the state president. If indeed, I mean, let me start here, in fact. Are you hearing anything at all as a member of Parliament about how that panel has been progressing with its work? I mean, it's happening away from public eyes, but are you hearing anything about how the work has been going?
No, I don't have to be worried about that or try to sniff whether the judge, his team is doing the work or not. Being a former Chief Justice, that on its own, we should have confidence in that panel. So I'm not going to be worried about that.
And once the report is out, you as the UDM, as you're saying, Mr. Holomisa, want the findings to be made public almost instantly, right? What sort of ripple do you think it's going to cause in society, be it that it finds that the president has a case or does not have a case? Because Ngula from the ATM, speaking to Newzroom Afrika in the last 2 hours, was saying, well, if it finds in favor of the president or if it clears him, they will challenge it.
Well, we will cross that bridge when we reach it. For now, what is needed is for the country to be told as to what is happening or what had happened. And secondly, the issue of a head of government being under this cloud has to be cleared as soon as possible, because the image of the country is more important than any other person, because the would-be investors would depend as to whether we are being seen to be serious in cleaning up maladministration, and also that our president is above board. So it's in his interest and the interest of the ruling party that they must act with speed on this matter.
The challenge with that is, especially when you talk about how we are perceived, perhaps among investors, for instance, is that whatever the findings of the panel, there are still multiple other investigations into this saga, and it is likely, if especially President Ramaphosa is successful in re-election at the ANC conference in December, it's likely going to stalk us for quite a while yet.
I'm less interested in ANC elections, whoever they come up with. We are only focusing on whether the President of the Republic of South Africa is permitted to keep foreign currency in his own private residence. That's the interest of the UDM. The rest, you guys, you can handle.
Well, my point, Mr. Holomisa, wasn't about the ANC conference per se. My point was that regardless of whatever the findings are from the panel, the Phala Phala issue will be far from over because there are multiple other investigations looking into the same issue.
You mean the police and the public protector?
Yes, and everyone else.
No, those are civil servants of the ANC. You will never get anything from them. You are wasting your time.
All right, General Bantu Holomisa, leader of the UDM, thankful for your time today, so thank you.